As always, will play platform, and it's with the USP. He starts off, but gets taken down. Lucas with the opening kill of the final.
This is looking very good now, but they're stifled, trying to get off that platform. It's going to be Mo fighting back. The first USP headshot comes in, 4-4, but it's a brawl. The Brazilians are coming into the B-bomb side emphatically here, fighting every single frag. It's just Dosia, nothing you can do about it. And there it is.
They don't spawn each other yet. Pre-fires in. M4 should lose this duel, but because he got the early opener, he's able to take him down. Adren on the rotation, as we mentioned earlier, was watching long. That's where Zeus could not see. He's able to pick up a kill, but steals in between them. Finds Adren. If he didn't find Adren, there was no chance he'd find the second, but he does match Dosia as well, as Henny has to sit between two. Zeus and Hobbit have to play perfectly high. Right in the Hobbit hole, but he goes to the archway, wants to be baited in by Mo. Baited in indeed! Oh, nearly misses the shot, bomb gets dropped. He only manages one. Mo thankfully takes down KNG as well, but oversteps, and Lucas finds both of them on entry. Go toward the stairwell. Lucas with Dosia says Zeus waiting, gets the first! Lines up two as he walks back out! And he's able to find the response immediately.
Bomb down though. Henny, 1v1 situation against the old veteran Zeus. He's got no flashbangs to work with. Zeus sits behind the statue, has to take the challenge, gets dinked in the process. Now it's Henny with the advantage, but time ticking away. 10 seconds, can he find the frag? Surely he can! One bullet will do it, but he can't find him!
Gonna chase it all the way, 5 seconds. Zeus has to play sound, he's gotta play time, he's got to play time, he's going to! What a tense round, and Zeus will get away.
Yeah, it's doing some decent damage. We know Cobblestone throughout this tournament has been quite impressive with HE grenades. We get into round number 7 here. Nothing really to report as of yet, but decent map control from Immortals. Looking good. Mo got his work cut out for him here. Completely blind, does some damage, but that's all he'll do, and they'll make their attention towards the A-bomb site here.
Entry and opening again. That's when it's working. That's how it's working for Immortals. Good trade back KNG as he continues on. Another great shot. Dosia has to rotate, switch from the SMG to the AK. Still got a reasonable chance with bolts down there in a 3 versus 2, but bomb planted, no kits and no utility.
Causing chaos there with the AK-47. He makes his way towards the A site. Gambit were even stacked there as well. They had 3 players ready to go, but getting out George. They had lesser weaponry, and they do save the AK-47 Gambit. That's in the hands of Dosia, but it's 5-2, and I think the pause comes in. Of course, it's tactical for Gambit. It's work out what's going on here. What's the adjustment? We can't buy into this round, but maybe a player like Dosia has been successful for Immortals, but it can fall apart very quickly. We go for a few set-piece smokes as well, but here comes the commitment.
Stuff for Dosia, good position this time, goes back out! There's 3 letters in sex, and he's the god of all 3 kills. Bolts, he's gonna wrap back around and do what he can. Tags go through, it's Dosia down to 19. But the round is in the favor of Gambit. Henny continuing on with the T side of the AWP. They're locked out for now, but the HP's low enough. Immortals have been impressive. Dosia's up to 4, not quite going to get the ace. Henny's pulled it back one-on-one. Both kills in the sight, bombs in his hands. It may still favor him because Hobbit has to get in a better position. He has the HP advantage. They're both on AKs, back off to the angle, and Henny clutches it back with 4 of his own.
The potential stack. Dosia, fantastic work, but not quite enough. It's all gone quiet now. The Mortals back towards B, Molotov towards drop down. Dosia does have to fall back. Like we said, no kits and almost no utility. About 1 incendiary left, that's it. A flashbang as well, but Henny finds the shot. Takes down Dosia, 5-on-4 with time remaining as well.
Back in for Henny, pre-scoped. No stopping the man. Gandalf might have, but Hobbit can't. Good shot back from Mo. You mentioned the AWP. Steel puts it down already, though. That opens the sight again for Immortals, and he's got a shot over the top. Zeus at least upgrades onto an AK. Can get a better chance of the 1 versus 2, but he goes in quick. Steel's ready for it.
Bolts still. They're hunting towards the upper platform, still looking aggressive. Flashbang goes in, he wants this pick, but he can't find it. Hobbit shuts him down. It's a 5-on-4, finally advantage for Gambit here.
Good shot back, Lucas, to control it. Gambit still in a position, though, with Mo on the AWP at long. Change of pace from having him toward B early on. Henny nearly spotted him. He might be, in terms of start to finish of the event, hold my thought. Good shot from Dosia. He holds the angle, holds, good backstab, looks the wrong way, Mo's got the kill. They may have a round, but they need to keep everyone alive. Shake hands, boys, we're all friends. They've lost track of each other ever so slightly. That puts Henny behind, but a missed shot. A missed shot, and Dosia to capitalize.
More smoke to be deployed. Off the bat, the set piece. Could fall back with this one, you know. Don't have to fully commit, but they go towards drop down.
Get in there, though. Bolt's quick to take down Zeus. Again, the opener for Immortals. Good response for Mo, though, to hold off to make sure the connector's not lost. Hobbit He might need to disappear. Put on the Precious, but he's not invisible long enough because Henny's able to pop back out and detect. Apparition eyes for Doja as he gets through the edge of the smoke. Steal found. Doja's having a great game as well. Looks for more. Tags Henny. Needs to be aware that KNG's still inside of the site. He's going to go looking for him. Mo just needs to hold an angle on the AWP. He's going to try. And it'll be toward the wall because he knows that as well, the AWP is Henny is in the same position. It's in the position and he's found it. Good read. Nearly gets set for the other. But it's the king to clutch. And he will do just that. Doja walks into it. 9 for Immortals. Going to be conceded early. There's not much toward A at all if they just make a straight contact. 30 seconds. Mo is all that is here, and Mo's gonna have to be perfect. Good pre-fire on angle from Lucas, excuse me. And G enters therefore, and it might be an early call. Might have to, because they don't have the site. The problem is even if they make the early call, they're gonna have bolts close enough by with, well, he's only got $50. That's the other bizarre part of this, by the way. Get one quick kill. It's the Hobbit pistol to try and run out and ascertain if they are trying to flank. But that's the crazy thing, that the money has been actually quite honest. It's just that they can never get that
fast
second
commitments in terms of rushes as well. They keep mixing it up, and Gambit just can't get comfortable here. It's round number 14, the closing sectors of the first half. Looks like that fast pace coming in once again, but it works against KNG this time. Mo with the pistol gets him the advantage.
Off the drop room, that'll control and contain for a moment longer. Still the man advantage despite not having the weapons.
They're trying to get that rifle in towards the drop-down position. They know they need it. Mo has managed to boosted up, hasn't found it just yet. Low HP, surely dealt with a couple of fracture. Immortals make it 3. It's all starting to fall apart once again for Gambit. It's going to be the AK-47 for Dosia and Adren on the M4. One kit, no nades, and this is the play. Can he do anything with it? Apparently not. It's going to be round number 11 for Immortals, guaranteed at this point. They haven't had a stable economy throughout this first map.
Is going to go, but could overstep Hobbit's close position. He's been tagged considerably, so too is Steal. If they push through, there is a crossfire set, but Hobbit able to slide up the wall. Could surprise them all. KNG especially doesn't have a gun drawn. Finds for kill, wants the gun, but gets a little bit too tunneled and zoned in toward it. Catches him out.
Got some good damage in though, so still a 4-on-4, which technically favors the T-side, and even more so with the current buys, but still 52 HP, bolts 27. As they start their contact play towards the B side, up to the drone with the UMP. Defensive position, not fully committing, has to cause damage here.
Ren wants to swing out, perfectly times it. No kill from Steal, in fact, damage. Not worse for wear in the initial exchange, not to mention the second, but the twins again step up. Henny and Lucas finding kills. It's down to Zeus and Mo, both of which are on UMPs, one of which is on a flank. Made the flank work. Mo finds the kill. Henny's in the open. They know it. Mo's picked up an AK, but he has to get Lucas first. He knows he's going to be faced off by Lucas. Has the tighter angle. Whoa-wee. Risky on the movement. Risky on the play. And Henny with the fast snap to the left. He's going to put Immortals on 12-3.
Are we okay? We're okay. It's fine. The Julies are going to be committed. I was about to say, surely they're not going to be used, but they are going to be used. Here we go.
2 is better than 1. That's what I've always said, Henry.
It's true.
Sometimes 4. Mo goes out toward long with the dualies in hand.
I don't get this at all. It's the first time in a major final we've had dualies, I think.
All the way around the corner. Dualies gonna have to be aggressive. Doja's got one. Dualies can be aggressive. Jumping and firing. 2 back in sight though, and Steel's got first kill. What is the third one? Because he doesn't even need to. He's got his teammate there to peek him beside. Bolts does nothing. And Henny pops out to close it. Steal shuts them down. And you mentioned the pistol being the end. Well, it might be indeed. 13
long rush here from Mo. Trying to take down Lucas, but I don't think he'll get this kill. Yeah, taken down.
Mention. Gambit did beat Astralis on stream, but not to mention we go to Inferno, which yes, both teams have had success on, but Immortals took down big and have been playing very fast on the map. Virtus Pro had struggles. Back into the pistol for Doja. The Deagle, that is. Couldn't find the shot. Lucas gets it instead. Zeus next in line. Oh, he so nearly gets a kill. Steal and Lucas both go low, but KNG's got the top of the ramp. 3 kills for him. 2 to go.
Almost guaranteed at this point. Immortals haven't missed a beat whatsoever. 14-3.
Starts it, takes down Adren. By the way, he's intentionally waiting out toward the statue at T. He's gonna head toward B's pawn, or excuse me, B tunnels now. Doja. They're losing men elsewhere. He's hoping maybe there'll be an opening, someone rotating around, he can catch the kill and then go get the plant, but that doesn't look likely at this point in time.
So now turnover response. It's going to be Dosia and Mo, low HP. The Eagles out, but One of that's gone. It's going to be Dosia now with the Tech 9. Surely this is map point. Indeed it is. Immortals have looked too strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Eagles, Tech 9s, trying to do what they can. Push through the fire, hope for the best. Henny to defend.
And he gets to the corner. Perfectly positioned. If they were to drop through, which they do, down goes Adren. He slips behind once more, but Dosia's aware. Tech 9s are actually accumulating kills. Hobbits found another as Mo trades back. It's ball planted, headshot onto Lucas. Now they've got a real chance with that damage as well, but they themselves are not exactly perfect for life. Nade being thrown, Mo knew he had a chance to capitalize, and KNG can't hit the shot on the off. We're not done yet. Gambit's got life.
Find something here. He's been 5 rounds in a row at this point. Let's get his confidence back. They might be looking good for Train.
Something we've mentioned before, players just getting rounds alive, getting some kills on the board to make sure that they have that confidence that you speak of, but a lot of time to do it. Mo's gonna get KNG back. Still just 2 left to find. It may go down to just 1. Steel has a Dren. All onto Mo for Immortals to take map 1.
Keep the dream alive. Gives his position away by shooting a dead corpse there, and that should be it. Lucas, it's been a masterclass of counter-strike for Immortals there. 22 frags for Henny. KNG not far behind either. They just didn't make a single mistake there. It's one of the most perfect games of CS I've seen. They used to be so dominant on the T-side of Cobble. It's dropped off in recent months, but they're back. Looking better than ever. A mixture of fast-paced gameplay, set pieces, methodical defaults as well. Every decision.
What's that say? Is it him? Is he going to start reflecting that way?
I'm not sure. I can't believe they're in the final. What a turn of events that is, both of these teams. But it's amazing. We'll see what happens as we get into the second map, ladies and gentlemen. Immortals on the CT side, Gambit on the T.
Same, but they need the opening kill. They need to make room on the Gambit side. A ladder slowly. 2 players waiting at Z connector, which is anticipation for retake and rotate. To be fair, you don't necessarily have to retake outer quite so much as B, because you're already near enough to the bomb site and to the bomb itself, because they've dropped it down. Good shot. KNG has to back off. Smoke will allow them to re-grab immediately. Lucas down by Adren. Finally, Gambit. Exactly what they need. Getting a pistol, it would be their first in the series as KNG drops back in. Hit on either of the players alive. Toward the control room for KNG as Henny still tries to tap with the CZ at long range. And Hobbit might be perfectly positioned. Henny's got a kill, that's fine. Hobbit now knows he's there, won't waste any time with a knife. No. They're going toward him slowly, slow enough that a headshot seems easy. Not quite the second one. Dosia gets it back. Bolts in the sight is the next to find a kill. 5-7 that drops the bomb temporarily. Thankfully, no one's watching down the lane, but look at Steel. Steel could steal it. All goes toward the planter, gets them both to the CZ. Won't get time for the reload. It takes ages on the CZ, as we know.
Comes in from the upper ramp, everything to play for him. The fake defuse comes through, nice HE grenade. He's not taking the bait just yet.
He's holding. He's holding, and the scout's gonna hold off Mo. He's gotta go now, 5 seconds. He's got the shot in already. He's got the shot again. The scout is positioned accordingly, and the round 2 or more.
PT50s and Deagles for the other 3 players. It's Mo and Adren of head armor trying to open things up. Like we said, these are 2 players that haven't looked fantastic, but that's much better. Mo through the smoke finds Steel.
More promising. They're far enough ahead, they're not going to be lined up directly, but if they slow for even a second of execution, and he continues forward, he could find a kill similar effect to Steel. Another good shot from Henny on the scout, more damage done. Hobbit the one that's found. And here comes KNG. Red, not ready for it, down. They all turn back to go toward him, flash around the corner. Catches them in part, but no one willing to be the aggressor. No one wants to be the next to go down, because they may just do. If they're not careful, 2 peek, 2 combined. KNG to fall. Zeus. Shaky as ever, but gets the kill no less. What a shot from Henny on arrival. 2 HP. See the slow pace of the T side for Gambit on Cobblestone, because we didn't really get to see a T side, period.
Absolutely.
Very aggressive with his pistol toward Popdog, but he's exposed. Looks away at the same time. KNG gets Dosia, but Adren found the kill and follows up. He's still trying to find more. Going for a scout and over Houndus. Sends the pistol, can't find a kill with it. Adren, perfect on entry. A hat trick for him. He's gotten all 3. Bomb goes down. Henny spotted along the wall, or just sprayed. Either way, goes to Mo and falls. Gets no further. Bolts the same result.
Play on in. Now we're going towards Pop Dog very quickly here, Gambit.
Drop it in, flash over, but they overlook it. Oh, Dren thankfully saves Hobbit's life. Doja follows up to get Lucas, and Zeus contributes further. Doja steps up once more as well.
When they're reading the financial situation very well, I know that Immortals are fully equipped, and it's Mo and Henny going at it. Henny out, coming out on top. It's going to be Hobbit to drop first.
In fact, he'll rotate all the way around to the old bomb position, very passive and play late round AWP. Bolt's more effective and forward.
Bolt's by himself. It's Ivy, which is the main point of attack from Gambit here. Zeus and Dosia trying to find the next pick. Lucas in exposed position, trying to work with KNG here, who's got the AWP, but Lucas, I'm not sure he gets much done here, but can't find the frag. There it is at the KNG. Isolated, but it's starting to hit shots.
Hits a shot indeed, but that's going to allow the Immortals to just sweep the round away. Because as soon as he hits one, although he gets straight... Gets Bolt, opening that matters, because they'll force the CTs to change their stage.
Their executions will be on point. It's bleed the CTs out. Still the double orbs though. Immortals will be fighting back here.
Fine from Steel, pushes up though, Mo. The T side up. Now it's down to just the double ops and one M4, which is going to have to be crucial and pivotal in the round as Lucas still waits at backtracks, getting closer and closer. Is Doja getting closer and closer as KNG on the 8W? No, X-Ray. That's a benefit to the spectators. We just saw his perspective and there was nothing to find.
Whistling away at the Gambit economy here.
Steel aggressive again to Pop Dog. Same smokes toward Sandwich. KNG and Henny are both toward the yard, both close to the positions, trying to be fortified and occupied. And Dren, he's already inside of the quad position, but KNG pre-scoped. Gonna try and wait to see if he can get anyone crossing out of the gap. Good jump down, but Doja gives up the bomb that far away in hell. It's fortified by the AWP. If Henny can find even one kill, he helps significantly, but a better shot. Keep it close in both. Money gets limited once more. Zeus will find Lucas back up top stairs, can't find anyone. All still there. KNG missed on his first attempt, has a second chance, but he needs to find an angle quickly as they get closer and closer. Angle that nearly got two as they crossed over. And still find the Dren, goes back for more, but Zeus gets it with a MAC-10 up close. Bomb will be planted. Steel's gonna be quick to get to Pop Dog if he can get through, because Zeus, they've dropped the bomb, may have to turn. He may have to give up the angle, which will give Steel the entry. Steel gets shoulder bait out, getting damage in. Has to be very careful, does Zeus.
Brave.
Very brave, but he's causing time to be a factor, and more so positional for Bolts.
Clutch going against him. Bomb planted, Zeus low HP. It's him and Mo to work together here.
This gets in very close, as you say, towards Zeus's position. They're on either side of him, he's down. Would have been traded potentially either way. With the hop has it all to do. No kits. Molotov in behind the E-box. Check name aim, but he's going to walk out late from it. AWP, AWP, but it doesn't even matter. What a shot from Bolt. Slip in undetected. Just when Gambit think they get away, they have control of the situation. Immortals find a way immediately back in. And now their money is running low. It's break, no matter who wins this. KNG starts it off, but Adren responds. Better shot, KNG again, bomb goes down. It's out of Doji's hands. He's putting the flames! But even when he's hot, he'll hit the shot, goes back and takes out Hobbit as well.
Exactly where he is. Has to try and plant this bomb, but I think he needs to pick first. Uses that smoke to get it towards Pop Dog. Now we have a clutch situation on our hands. He has some time to work with here.
He's gonna just go for it as well. Henny, he's watching, but he's gonna go high side. AWP, you better hope that Henny misses. He's looked away at the wrong time. He will miss. He's been tagged as well. Doja, that's bold to sit around for the fight, I will say, considering he needs to get the bomb down.
He could win this.
WP missing, as you called it. Both positions watched. On the defuse, but a gap inside of the flames. A gap inside of the flames, and he goes down! He could spray both, but there's a kit for Lucas. There's enough time. He clutches with 9.
Gets some really crazy shots.
Dren in sight. Zeus will do the same. Steel's holding train free, fires out. Doja spots it, fires back immediately. So does Mo. We go to 8-6 as we hit round 14. KNG and Lucas pushing through. Nearly shuts them down on the plant once more, but this time it is down. And a 4 versus 1 Bolt with it all to do. Again from backtracks. He finds the angle. Taps toward Mo, but doesn't. The rest of them following in. KNG and Steel pushing him in could actually start to pincer. We know Steel had one very good flank already in this match. Timing, what'll it be? Minute and 12. Nate goes down close as the smokes, Molotovs go in. In fact, potentially anyone that was playing up near the ramp, but it's both behind the spool, which is spammable. Zeus tries it. Find the angle on it. Hobbit gets Henny, but he got to kill first. Onto a Dread. Good wraparound from Hobbit. And he'll stay forward as well to hold off rotations. Not all of them will come that direction. KNG goes toward Pop Dog instead, but Dojia's got that covered off. Does have an UMP though, which could be threatening, but Dojia won't allow that to go any further. And Lucas has no real chance in it with just the Deagle. 9-6 half for Gambit. They hold on. KNG in. They got their first pistol in this game, first in the series that is. They want to do the same. They want to control everything early on. Zeus starts well, Adren follows up. It's all answered back immediately as Henny and Bolts get kills. That's traded again as Hobbit finds one, and Bolts is continuing to find form. He was slow inside of the B site, but now it's a massive problem because Zeus goes low and Bolts and Steel of the tree.
Going to take a more modest approach, but here we go, the fast-paced gameplay, but Bolts, he can't find the frag. Mo takes him down.
Start off again for Mo. Adren follows it. Steel swung wide, right angle, right shot, not the right accuracy to nail the head of Adren. He stays alive. 22 HP. Back over to B instead. Room to plant. They have to first get by Adren, even though the smoke's there, it's deep. They show themselves, they're revealed before the cross, and when they do peek back out, it's going to be just KNG remaining.
Being found as of yet. Henny taking damage there. KNG down to 21 HP as well. It's looking like a Gambit round here as they find the first pick.
Good control. Zeus gets found though by Henny. Watch headshot potential from Lucas. Unfortunately, it's not the AK, and Hobbit smartly backs off to keep himself alive. Does his feet show fast enough for Steel to respond? He certainly sees them. Molotov goes in. Hobbit goes high, but head shows. He's gonna get closer and closer to the bomb as well. Finds a Dread. Now there's a problem. Mo's only on 16. Flash ever so slightly mistimed may have amounted to the kill against Mo. Thankfully, Dojia's gotten a position that's a lot closer, but he's going to go hunting. Mo's got to be perfect, finds the first. No response from Steel. The more time Mo buys, the faster Dojia's able to flank around the other side, and Mo gets the kill. Best off to watch Ivy. 3 players coming down that direction. Going to rotate around to the backtrack, so there will be no rapid potential. Looks to be the A split. Wash out. Lucas wants first contact. Hobbit not showing yet. Oh, stuttering the step. It's already gotten by though, that's the problem. Even though he realizes the shoulder contact, Lucas has already gone inside of his sight. Good find, Hobbit on the first. KNG to chase, can't quite stop himself fast enough to get the aim set. And that allows Lucas some more room in the sight to get the kill, but Zeus comes around, Bolts! Saves him completely after Lucas gets 2, and Bomb's going to go down. Dojia in a 1 versus 4. He doesn't have much to work with, caught knife.
Smoke's deployed. Doesn't look like a fake, and they might just be fully committing to this one.
Zeus was alone on the inside of the smokes. He has to back off. That allows the entry, as you say. The wall, what they don't account for. Oh, as Zeus gets into ticket, nearly takes down KNG, was that exact position above them. They won't get the plant. Adren denies it. That'll buy more space. 22 seconds, Bolts re-grabs it. He'll try and commit, but Adren's got the position. He's got the lineup, and Mo. He takes out Lucas. Round is done.
So far, contact play, nothing really deployed. To Adren and Dosia, can they hold them off?
Dojia's in position, they've overlooked, but good response. 2 extras come through. Adren's got to be the next to follow up. Just gets around the corner before shots come in, but Henny with a great one, follows it, nearly goes for a third as well. Hobbit gets the response as he fires between, but the bomb crucially goes down. Hobbit with speed is going to start to work back into position, but I don't know that he'll anticipate KNG's angle. Free fire gives him up as he stops on the shoulder peak, but it puts him low, 16, and that's easily enough for Bolts to clean.
It's aggressive, but that's...
KNG could go back for more. Hobbit's trying to get an angle. All right, if you want to come back out, I'm ready for you. Nearly works as well because the first shot went to the second player in the site, Mo, and then it was immediately chased out by Hobbit, but Lucas in better position. Things change now. Mo with the AWP does find a shot up back toward A main.
This was Immortals' chance to almost tie things up here, but it's Mo delivering the pack for Immortals, trying to get the refrag, but Mo... That's when I think this grand final will be absolutely phenomenal. It's Deagles, Tech9, CZs. A few smokes to work with here.
KNG walks in with Deagle. No opening yet. Molotov perfectly positioned to deny, not give them the space, but Dojia's got to be careful in the open in the middle. More so because Bolts is taking out a Trend. His wingman, his man above to watch over top Dojia. He's locked out in the middle, 9 HP found by KNG, but it's a 1 versus 2. Bomb to go down, and they're going to act quickly. They're going to try and swarm in and get an angle. They know he has to go right or left. Both are covered, both are watched, and Hobbit's going to close it. Gambit will force map 3.
It was looking 4 sets of armor, Henny with the smoke, 2 flashbangs. It's looking like a very simple approach here.
He's willing to take the fight on the USP, goes back down, good shot, takes out Bolts. Lucas has gotten close though, missed shots from Mo could be a problem, but no problem at all. He's gotten Lucas back down. KNG recognizes his rotation towards the library, and he'll get there first. So it still creates a possibility for the wrap that's now denied by Doja in pit. Zeus has gone to burrow his way inside of the site on 17. Steel gets closer. You've got to be careful though, because as he gets closer to the pit, he baits himself into Zeus. Good reaction from Zeus. Recognizes as well that they get so much closer, and Hobbit comes all the way around.
And what a turnaround that was, especially from Mo. My God, what a showing he had. Just staring into the camera there. He knows he's on camera apparently.
Yeah. Immediately realizes it. This is getting a little weird. Who's going to last longer? He's probably just going to dry his eyes out now, so if he misses op shots, it's because his eyes have gone dry.
Oh, they get a refrag when one going down. They should be fine.
Timing it with the smoke, and Dren! He goes out perfectly, no smoke required. As soon as the smoke started to dissolve, Hobbit did head back. He was hoping they'd funnel him toward A, so it was a set timer on his abandonment. And as he
just, yep, same story for heading towards Banana. It's a Dren though, once again. That's enough. Lucas surely going to check this. He's not. What's he thinking?
Wow. Hobbit burrows in. Lucas goes down.
Gotta check that. He loses full control of Banana.
The guns that were brought in by Immortals, and advantage they have. A scout's going to come into it. Apparently staring at his screen didn't dry those eyes. Might have watered a few fans of the Immortals
damage
side.
Inflicted there by KNG. Time ticking away. Bomb at the bottom of Banana as well. Hobbit's watching it.
6 damage bolts left on 4. Mo takes out KNG. Slow peek will not work out that door.
Lucas is in a decent position, but Zeus, perfect flashbang, sets Dosia up. Surely more kills coming in here. And Dosia looking to mow them down, but still finds him.
Shot in from Bolt to return Lucas. They've opened it up somehow. It looked impenetrable, but now they're all over the site. Lucas has shown from Steel, but how quick can he aim to the left? Because it's all down to Hobbit and a Dren. It's all for Cell on KNG. They'll try and get up as fast as they can. 4 on the site versus the 2 inside of it, and Hobbit, he's already got the first kill. Dren's got the second. And it's a follow-up as the Dren gets through the smoke. Hobbit does the damage. Henny's going to try and plant as fast as he can. 8 seconds, he won't even bother. He gets off of it, and he gets fouled. Alone this time has Zeus to start rotating over. Forward of the position, and Pit, what a shot from Steel. Through the edge of the hay bale, he's able to find it quickly. Zeus will get in the sight. Immediately finds one. Looks for another. Has to get off the position if he's not careful because he's running out of ammo, and Lucas is able to capitalize, but a Dren is in position quick enough. Not out of the woods just yet because they are on the site with smoke. Flash goes back out to quad. Misses the chance. He's down to 18. He's gotten damage in, but no kills. And that's going to cost them. He and his brother simultaneously fall to the same HP, and they'll simultaneously fall inside of the site, or will they? Lucas has other plans. He's gone down to a one-on-one, but not enough to find Mo. Forward position again for Doja to get out of the pit. Zeus has to be ready. Around they go. He's very, very near the wall. Single flash might catch him. He's going to be forward enough. It's going to actually hit Doja if they're not careful. He's so close to it. He's so close to it. Dodges it. He goes, but he gets shut down. Nearly a lineup chance, but Lucas opens up the possibility of error inside of the site. Crossfire set with Mo in the AWP. That's enough for tunnel vision. And Doja just barely gets a kill as Steel strikes back. He'll fall.
Can't have a player that absent. Number 11 here, Mosin on the AWP, and it's going to be towards Banana, but take it down. Finally challenging his Banana position.
Out goes Hobbit. They've had troubles with him. KNG with both, but he's stuck between flames. Oh, how does he find a gap? One brick to step on, and somehow he gets there. Floor is lava, Henry.
It is indeed.
Hobbit, by the way, sits with 14 and 4. A Dren 15 and 4. They're way above, but they don't expect it.
That's going to be a huge issue for them. But Zeus, he's still there. Gets tagged up in the process. It's going to be in now. They don't really have the option to retake this. Save the AWP. Zeus picks that up, and they'll just hold at the B-bomb site. So Immortals now feeling like they know what to do to challenge this Banana position. So Gambit to send even more firepower there, bring more HP.
This is so smart. Oh, this is huge. Doja's throwing a nade into the corner just as the bomb's going to go off. They're both going to go down. Smoke will go down toward Arch, but it's now gone. Adren's waiting. He's behind the statue in CT. He can peek accordingly. Makes connection early. This will pull Zeus back over, but Henny was ready on the angle. Finds the kill. Adren somehow survives, but only Justin will eventually fall. Mo, last line of defense, stuck inside of the site. Direct, gets an open angle, fast shot. Hides the way behind the pillar. He's expecting a push from Quad, and he might get one as well. The bomb's getting inching and closer and closer.
Oh!
He's gotten Henny down. He's got a chance to go for Henny. Excuse me, it's Bolt. He's got that as well, but not quite. It's a tag through the edge of the box to Hobbit arrive.
Beyond on the rush, let's see what we can do here. They do find the first kill. Can they get anything more?
Lucas gets Adren to follow it, as you mentioned. Mo now ready with the AWP. He's gonna go through, it's a little light, it's a little late, so it won't do as much damage. Lucas is therefore able to survive. Pick up the guns on entry. Zeus wants to attack fast. He knows the situation with their economy, but he's got to be careful against the wall. Firing in, he's gonna go for the reload at the exact wrong moment. Steel strike, kill defined. He's one of the 2 players that have it. Katie gets aggressive. Steel with a great entrance, it's all on to Zeus. In the sights, finds the fight, down goes Lucas and Bolts to follow as they Hobbit to get the kill, but KNG goes back toward the apartment. He thinks he's got a trap set for Adren, but the trap he's set seems to have caught his leg. Not quite, good shot. Hobbit play, this time he's close enough. KNG takes the bait, but looks away the wrong time, and he comes out to get the kill.
See if they find any success. A decent damage done towards Bolts and KNG. And Dosia to open things up, he finds Lucas.
Great start, Retake needs to be careful. What's the shot? Oh, from Steel. He got dinked. Nearly missed the spray on the AK. Further damage, though, to aid to the fact that the guns aren't the favor. That's exactly the point. AK at the ready. Thinks of going toward Quad, but no, is there someone above? Mo finds that. Now they'll both peek. They'll both peek together. Adren's got it. Henny, good response. But he was going to go for the wall bang, but he can't afford to because...
We're coming to the end of this major now. Let's make sure we blow the roof off. The pistol begins. Gambit with 4 sets of armor. They've got 1 flash, and Zeus with the Tech 9 as well. It's Bolt who wants to get aggressive, trying to find that first headshot. Can't do it just yet, but KNG can. Takes down Zeus.
Very, very important kill. He doesn't lose much HP either, so he's able to back off. That changes. As he gets phased down, it's on to Mo, and Mo's going to be found peeked out. All 5 stay alive and more. As the wave circulates the arena. Tag on KNG. He goes down to 19. We just to force him back. It's Doja getting smoked inside of apartments, though. He'll rotate around. They'll take over top mid instead. And they could actually push through. Lucas gets caught right now.
This could be it. They're coming towards Ruins. It's Zeus to challenge first. Can he find a shot?
Going down for Gambit. They're going to circle back in toward Henny. Henny's got them both, though. He'll shut them down. He's got to be immediate. Tapped already to pull him back in. Shot out. Bait comes back, and Steel does it perfect. Indeed, misses the first shot, but position. Take it back. He did it, Hobbit. That's how quick it was. Position to get immediately toward new box. Can't quite hit the second shot with Adren taking down Lucas on the AK. He's going to get himself in a position to get Henny. Smokes her. And he's already retreated to his safe haven at new box. They will not play emo. Adren's left in the open as a result of that choice. Mo's got to get a backward shot, but KNG immediately trades it. Doja's gone between them. Not only is this man sexy, he's smart. He's going all around them. Tech 9, they've already come from this position. UMP picked up these spots.
Doesn't look like this. The full commitment as Hobbit goes in first.
Oh, missed smoke inside. And he's pinched into the corner. Question is, do they wrap and find him? AWP still at the ready to go over. He was found in this position last time. Another good flash. Again, he sits in the open. He's going to have to rethink that post plant. This setup is getting torn apart. Lucas back in again. The 3rd kill on the way through. He gets shut down, but Hobbit's got to find 2 more. Same angle! Same angle! Oh my God, Hobbit! They won't cost themselves any time. Can get chaotic quickly if they're not careful. We'll try and find the opening pick, but that angle's going to be lost in the smoke. Is all that remains, not the flames. Push straight through. He wants to smoke in front of them and try and get the Deagle in a position. Good shot, backs off through the edge of the water bin. Gets another. It's just set up. His brother actually stole it from him on the M4, but that's going to be pulled back by Zeus. Watch KNG as he sneaks back in. It's all down to Mo. He gets one complete. He won't be found.
Contact play. That is one mode of trying to find that first pick.
It's a contact play as well, and Lucas has just left. He's on Speedway, so with information, he can be back in time. He's got to be back now. He's going to have an open spray field to fire through, but can't get kills until the final and 3rd. Doja is the one to fall. They can take Henny. If they can control his position, Hobbit will. They can get a plant down. Mo swings out. They're not ready for that because KNG was set to look back sight. And he's got an angle hovered off. He knows Lucas is inside of the pillar. They need utility to move him out. They get utility, and they get Mo off the op. Retake starts as Zeus and Hobbit have to hold, and Hobbit gets aggressive toward the ruins, but he gets traded back by Steel. Can't spray down 3 twice in a row, unfortunately for him. It's all Zeus. Not a lot to work with, 31 HP. Steel only has 1, but Bolts can play off of him. Smoke on the bomb already. Kits for Steel. Kits for Steel, who's the one with 1 HP. Getting closer for Zeus. He finds him and he backs away. Kit will be The round is going to explode. It's going to be done. Bolt can get all the kills he likes.
Alone in the archway has to do wonders here with the 5-7.
So many rounds when guns were not a factor and still were successful. Zeus starts to tear them apart. Mo goes in. Not gonna try and throw himself into the corner and bait them in. Hobbit gets the kill. KNG again to step up, goes back out, pretty fire. But the Dren wraps around, bomb grabbed. In a 2 versus 2 where again it's the players from B that have to rotate back over.
Here we go, the twin.
Lucas continues to push toward the hay bale, closer still to Adren. Does bait him out with some quick shots. Will be able to capitalize, does get a headshot on the back of Mo. He's left in the open between the two of them. Lucas tagged very low as Adren wants to find an angle, can't find the low AG to go back over to help the two players at B, because how lack of information, how passive they are, the lack of information is concerning to them. This is the right time to strike on it. Only 2 players left here. Doesn't matter if there's 2 or not because they get 2 kills on themselves. Good crossfire set. Steel goes hunting back though, Doja. The kill, but the bomb goes down, and now it's him inside of the pit that has to work quickly with Hobbit to try and clear the site and get the bomb planted. Good shot for Hobbit. Plants toward default. KNG's hot on their heels. He's already in position. Doja's got to hold the angle. Hobbit nearly gets found. No complete kill for KNG as he stops firing a little bit too soon. That leaves Doja alive. He finds one more, 21. He's got to play for Hobbit. He's got to be Hobbit's best friend in the round if they want any chance. And the closer they get, the more threatening Hobbit becomes. Doja has no escape from where he is, so they're sitting back as far as they like. Smokes go down, he'll take advantage. It's his only chance out. As KNG taps, Hobbit sprays, Doja down. Oh, Hobbit sprays but doesn't get it. He's all alone, but he's got it that time. KNG's out of it. Henny's got to play it. Another heroic play for Hobbit potentially. As Henny taps once more, but this will be the last tap. The next will have to be the hold, and Hobbit wraps around on the block.
Bruce there, Matt. He knows what that round meant. Just that one round alone to break the economy and find the match point.
And a better time than ever, 1 million viewers to watch Gambit potentially take their first major. 26 kills for Hobbit, and he has had incredible impact. It's on to a shotgun for bolts and pistols for the Brazilians. To try and survive. Crowd certainly has rallied behind Gambit rather than Immortals, who knocked out their beloved VP. It starts off Mo through the wall. They've been spraying it numerous times, and this time Bolts gets found in the hallway. 4 kills to go. The shotgun down as well, and Steel's tempted to try and grab it, but doesn't know exactly what waits in the stairwell. Toward middle. Doja inside a boiler. Steel is tempted. He needs to do something. They have to on the CT side. They've got to catch someone off and get a kill early. They won't have a chance to. Have re-grabbed the shotgun. This could cost Doja. Jumps up, window spot. Oh. Just barely gets off before Steel can respond, and they're going to bail. They're going to run, and thankfully so, because Mo wraps around top mid. He walks directly into KNG. Shotgun does get a kill, but not by the man who bought it. Back over to B instead. Lucas has presumed this to be true based on the kill alone in apartments. He'll get there, but smoked off. Henny's alone, at least for now. And what's the ball from Lucas? The call is the gap in the smoke. Good shot. Don't get back in. Better shot from Henny. Still on the pistol, but they follow up to take him down. And a ball planted in a 2 versus 2. Gambit just have to hold off. They won't waste much time grouping as Steel has the kit. KNG is there. They picked up a Galil to work with. 5-7 to lead the charge. It's too far away for the shotgun to be helpful. Take it back because he thinks otherwise. They'll go aggressive. No one peeking, so he'll take every inch he can get to make this an instant kill on the shotgun. Crossfire set, he's found! Steel trades it, Steel goes for more, it's done!